Hi, everyone. It's Molly. Come on in while we wait for some folks to jump on. It'll just be a couple minutes here. We're going to do a steampunk photo cube today. If you're here now and you're catching the replay, I'd love if you hit hashtag replay just to let me know you stopped by. Feel free to leave any other comments too along the way. I'm going to put my dog away. So, I'm coming, guys. The second I started talking, Moe started to bark. I had to take him upstairs. Who's here? Hey, Denise. Hi, Lisa. Got Denise on Facebook and Lisa on YouTube. Debbie Wright is in the house. Let's give it one more second. Sorry, I had to take Mo up. I thought he would be okay. I've been down here and he's been really quiet, but the second I started talking, he was like, gonna talk too. So, bye-bye. Hey, Robin. All right, so guys, I have this steampunk photo cube that we're gonna do, and this is the lid to it. I painted it gold. I'm gonna have to get, you know what? Let's just do it right now. Let's do our marker trick. This marker, and I posted it on our private group. It actually matches the Rust-Oleum 2 times like amazingly well. I probably need to get a backup one because I have a feeling I'm going to need this a lot for touch-ups. But there goes my camera again. So this is a different camera I'm using. So I'm having a feeling it's my new computer, and I'm going to have to figure that out. But it came back on, so that's good. All right. Man, this is making me nervous, you guys. All right, so I want to start with the lid. So this is going to be steampunk, and I did some work this morning already. This is kind of hard to see, but I took this steampunk image and I put it on a 4x4 piece of wood, and I put stickles underneath in certain areas in different colors and whatnot. And then I inked around the outside. One of my corners got a little damaged when I was UV resining because I hit the side. But I mean, it is what it is. So I was thinking I have two options here. Well, I have more than two options. But one, if you guys are sick of this, this is too, that's too big. We can't use this guy. So I just want to finish the top so we can set it aside. And then I went through my clay stash. So we're just going to build this thing together today. Let me pull up my page over here. Hold on, guys. It's not showing me I'm live. There goes my camera again. So did I get kicked out? Oh no, I am live. Okay. Sorry about that. I should have done that when I was waiting. But then did I get kicked out? Here goes the volume I have to turn down. All right. Thank you, Lisa. Like, I'm so over this. I have a new computer and we have a new Wi-Fi downstairs because we just redid like a lot of our stuff to save some monthly bill costs. And I'm hoping that's not what's causing these little things to happen. But I think I want to use this big one. I think this will look pretty. I don't want to use rhinestones around it because I think I'd like, because it's steampunk, I think I want to use the bead chain. But this one was too small for me. So let me get my B7000. This is the one I'm using. And I'm just gonna kind of start here. I don't have a whole lot of room before the edge here. Oh boy. Where's my thing? But I want to kind of start here because it's hard to start on a corner. This should just take a second. Oh, I didn't get down here. How is everybody today? I kind of just jumped right in. Friday. Everybody always likes Fridays. This is going to look cool. I'm glad I went with the bead chain. I can't wait for it to get warm so I can open my windows when I'm using all this smelly stuff. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but I know it's not good for you. So and remember, this stuff does dry clear. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but it's really important to know that, especially if you have a shaky hand like I do, because I can't do anything that has to be totally precise. I don't have that skill. So, you just got to find a little workaround. All right, so let's trim him here. And then those two meet up. Are you, Lisa? That's cool. I pulled a few out of the oven that are cooling right now that I think we're going to need for this project. I got to put this stuff away because, dust space is at a premium around here. I'll get it cleaned up. So I think that's going to be our lid. And I chose this color. The color I used was this light phthalo green. Fatholo. I never know how to say that. I think the P is silent. PH, right? Sounds like an F. Fathalo? Fatholo? I don't know. But that's the color I used. It's not zooming in. Oh well. Sorry, new camera. What can I mean it's my phone actually. Okay. So I want to set this aside to dry, but this is what the top is gonna look like. And then I went ahead and printed out these 4 prints. I have this lady, I have a train, I have the balloon, which I love. That's my favorite one. And then there's this brighter. My camera is really having a hard time right now. Okay. So that's what I have. I'm going to pick up my camera. God, don't. Kind of close there. Okay. So it's going to be a photo cube. I have all my guts and everything right here in a Ziploc bag, and I have the plastic to go over those. I should probably do that now. Oh, and yeah, I'm not going to put the bottom on yet, but I spray painted the bottom. There's the screw. I spray painted the whole base of it gold this time because I thought the gold went really well instead of black. So these are the ones that you get. Forgive me. I don't know if they're from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. They're about $5 a piece. But wherever Make Market is. I think it's Michael's. So these are 3x3. And then and then there's a piece of wood and then there's this plastic with it. So anybody that if anybody purchases this, then they get they can put their own photos in it if they want. I just do this because I want it to be a little bit more finished than to just leave these blank. I should have painted the square cubes, but sometimes I don't. Or the pieces of wood that go in here. Uh-oh. Take 2. Lisa, what kind of project are you working on? Do you have a theme or do you have, like, what is it? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I should have painted, but I didn't, so. I'm putting this plastic on because if I accidentally get any glue or anything on it, I want to be able to clean it off. Because it's not going to be able to clean off. This is just a regular print. So I'm going to slide that in there. Okay, so now they're all, sorry about the reflection. What's weird is I have an extra piece of plastic. So they all have. I don't know. Okay, so what I was gonna say, is I went through. Hold on. Trying to get comments on my iPad, but it's not working. So, okay, So then I went through my stash and I found, okay, remember we were working on these to go with, I was just randomly making them for a project. I think they'll tie in nicely. You got on a, tiling one of those unfinished wood frames from Hobby Lobby and getting a 5x7 print of us. Oh my God, Lisa, that is going to be amazing. So I want to just like, I'm hoping this isn't going to be too busy, but look how well those colors go that we did. Hello, Robin. Did I already say hi to you? I'm sorry if I did and I forgot. The other thing is I'm going to grab my clay. I felt like I needed some plain pieces, so I made this clay. And I'm just going to hit it real quick with some floor polish. My brush got kind of wanky. That sucks. Just real quick. And I put them on the wax paper when I put them in the oven. So I can just, while they're stuck down, this is a good tip. While they're stuck down is a nice time to varnish them. It just makes it a whole lot easier. Now, these aren't sticking because I'm trying to tell you guys how nice it is when they stick down. And now it's like, lady, we not cooperating. No way, Jose. Hi, Billy. My Billy boy's down here. He always checks on me when I'm down here. He usually lays down, though. Okay. So these just need to dry. That's all they needed. They only take a second. Well, let me pull some of these off. That's these. Okie dokie. So, sorry, but housekeeping, you got to do what you got to do. So I know this is 3/4 of an inch, and some of mine are a little bit bigger than that, so I may need to trim them. That one's okay. But I really want to make sure my colors are matching what I have in here. Sorry, Robin. Doy. Even if I didn't have a lot going on, I'd probably still do the same thing. Sometimes this girl, I'll tell you. All right, so then that means I'm going to have a space here. But I also found all of this like little grout I had made. So I think I'm just going to need a little tiny piece. That's not going to work. I'll get my cutters here. I'm just eyeballing this, so I don't know if it's going to work. Yeah, it did. That one will work good there. Just put a piece of gold in here. I need a bright blue. See how many painted ones I have. These are the ones we did with the stamp, the hot glue stamp. Kind of want this guy. Wait a minute. This guy in here. Do you guys think this painted one is too much? I'm starting to second guess myself. That's not very square. It's hard because every side has different colors in it, but like there's a lot of purple in here. And it gets really dark in here too. So I'm trying to have everybody get along. That matches this really well. This is kind of bright, but this one's broken. Yeah, I'm just wondering if this is going to be too busy. Too busy. I don't know. So I just have this one little spot. Well, oh, that'll be 1, 2, 3. I do have this bright pink. You guys, my dogs are being naughty up there. I know it's always the same thing whenever I'm on a live, but I went up earlier and found the pantry door open where I keep my garbage can. Nobody got into it, but I could tell they wanted to. May have to go put the beeper collar on. All right. I don't know about that now. Yep, you guys have to hold on a second. Sorry. Sorry. I know, Billy. I'm coming. Hurry up. Go. Violet, get out of the garbage. Stay out of there. My little Bindi barks when somebody's getting in trouble. So 'cause she's a tattletale. So I always know. And Violet was trying to get into the garbage. She opened the pantry door again. Oh my gosh. I went to get the mail yesterday and you would have thought I left them forever. I came back in and they were like, Mom, like, you guys, this is not healthy. I mean, that's what happens when you're home all the time with them. Okay, I think this looks a bit better. I really do. I am doing one quick thing. Okay. So I just don't know if this is too busy. Jeez, oh man. You know what I say? Stop second guessing yourself and glue it down. Let me get a paintbrush. All right. And any of these little teeny tiny spaces, we'll just take our stickles into it once it's all glued down. But yeah, I was going through my stash and I'm like, I have so much, so many tiles. So I was like, well, I was like I said, I was gonna make some, and then I'm like, why am I making tiles when I don't need to? When I have all of these tiles sitting here staring at me in the face. You know what I mean? Move this guy over, and then that's a place for stickles. It's so funny once you get them on here. Like I said before, I feel like they shrink. All right. All right, let's go up this side next. I'm sorry if I'm boring today, guys, but I've had these printouts printed. It took me forever to find exactly what I wanted to do. It's soft steampunk. It's not your traditional, if you know what I mean. But I think it's really pretty. But yeah, these are 3/4 of an inch wide. So if you have a cutter, where'd mine go? It's right here. So like these are 3/4 of an inch wide, each of them. I just got something on me. And then like this one's 3/4 of an inch. And then the square Kemper, the large square Kemper cutter is 3/4 of an inch. So you can get a variety of sizes if you just know you have 3/4 of an inch to work with. Another place for stickles. Oh, really? A baby shower? That's cool. Yeah, guys, I got these off of Etsy. I go there a lot, and you can pay anywhere from like $1.50 to $3 to download a digital print. You just have to be able to have the capability to here, let's just do the side too. Um Size it like you want. And then when you go to hit print, you have to hit print at actual size, not fit to paper. Because if you fit it to the paper, it's going to automatically shrink it. And then you're going to be like, why are my prints not fitting when I size them to 3 by 3 or whatever your size is? Um, yeah, Robin, I'm pretty sure, thanks, Debbie. I'm pretty sure I got these from man, I lost my place again. Michael's. Pretty darn sure. And the nice thing when you go into your stash is the variety that you find. How about I put it in the camera for you. Oh my God. This is like, I'm looking at my screen. It is so much to look at once. Hi, Kathy. Oh, Kathy, Timu. Okay, guys. Robin Brooke, who is a fellow replay follower of mine, um, and sends me private messages often. It was on Good Morning America yesterday. Timu's prices with the tariffs. I'm not getting into a political conversation, so please don't go there. But with the tariffs, their prices are going up 50% on April 10th. So I ordered about $80 worth of stuff this morning. I know I shouldn't be spending that money, but I was kind of like, I have to. Oh, this would look pretty here. Um, because after the 10th, they go up. So you guys may be interested to know that if you're a Temu shopper. But be careful about their prices. Sometimes I find them half as much or if not less than on Amazon. And other times, like I found a mold on Amazon for something I wanted, and it was like 5 or 6.90, not even, maybe $8. Okay, let's just say $8 on Amazon, and it was 14.95 on Temu. And it was the exact same mold. So just pay attention and shop around. Um, you guys probably already know all that. Yeah, I know. But it's okay. I need to stock up and um I'll be okay for a little while. So, but I can't. I need to be really careful. And I have plenty of stuff, but I needed like rhinestone trim and stuff that is just so expensive. So I went and did that and I bought a couple more molds. Like I need another mold, like I need a hole in the head, but well, that's the thing about that site, man. Once you're on there, it's a rabbit hole, like Kathy said. It is a total rabbit hole. Okay, so this is gonna be this side. Kathy, this is the top of the box of the photo cube. I UV resined it, but it's got the stickles underneath. And I have a different camera, so it's not focusing real well. But yeah. Okay. And then I put different photos in each. So this is our little typewriter guy. And I wonder if I can get away with the blue in here. I also have, not on this one. Yeah, nothing crazy today. Just an easy peasy afternoon. But yeah, these are all my leftover tiles, so trying to use them. And they come together rather quickly. Yes. Only glass is well, I mean, buy whatever you want, but I only buy glass. First of all, if you decide to do clay, Kathy, because I don't think you do right now. If you ever decide to do that, you cannot put the acrylic ones in your oven or they will melt. So, and I've tried it. Yeah, how do I know that? Yeah. I did. I went there. I went there and I learned a tough lesson. Um, but they don't sparkle as much. And the brand that I get, Kath, and everybody else is the Beetleland from Amazon. And all the sizes are on the back of your panel. So when you go to reorder, you know what size you want. And then the black bags are the hot fix ones, meaning they already are pre-adhesive and they react when they're in heat. I don't use a lot of the hot fix because I'm typically, not always, but typically putting on things after I bake them, just like I'm going to do with this guy. Um, you're welcome. Hmm. I think maybe this little guy will fit here. And I need a little darker piece over here. And then I don't know. I don't know if I like him. I have a lot here. That color kind of, oh, shoot, it's the same texture. Well, darn it. There's a lot of pink in here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just glue down this side. Well, hello, my son, Kyle Young. Thanks for saying hi. Kyle's never in the house. Aren't you supposed to be working? Tell you, your mom is always checking in on what you're up to. He's probably already gone. I can't see him sitting here watching me. Christopher called me today. That was interesting, you guys. He told me he was watching something on the news this morning about unclaimed funds, and he was on their website for Ohio, and they didn't have anything, but he put my name in. And we have unclaimed funds from like, oh, off at 3:30, and you just wanted to spend the afternoon with your mom. What a sweetheart. Um, and our title agency from when we sold our first house has $500 of our money, and oh, I don't like this like this. Hold on. And so that, and then there was some other little ones that were like $25 or less here, $50 or less there. But I mean, that all adds up. So I put everything together and they just sent me the claim paperwork before I came on a live. So I'm gonna go in there and see if we can't get our money back. But we sold our house like, how long have we lived here? Like 22, 23 years. So that was kind of good. I just don't know how it went, uh, why we didn't get it. Maybe because we moved, but they should have had our new address. I don't know. Maybe we used a different title company. I don't understand how things work, but that was nice of Chris to call me and tell me. So, yeah, you just never know, do you? So I'm liking this one. Okay, we have two more sides. I'm being a slowpoke today, man alive. Just make sure everybody's even. I think this is going to be pretty. I was really nervous if it was going to be way too busy with all these different tiles, but I don't think so. Okay. Why am I putting glue down when I didn't even lay this out yet? Oh. Oh, come back to reality, girl. And this side has a lot of pink. So I could probably do some of these pink ones. Well, I think I just cut it way too short and crooked. Sure did. Let me find another one. I have all these that are really pretty I haven't used yet. The reason why I left these in here is I wanted to make sure whatever I do is going with the photo on that side. Hi, Nicole. We are doing a mosaic on a photo box. This is the top I did, and I UV resined it, but I put stickles underneath on the printout I got off of Etsy. So this is the top, and then we're working on the sides. And I just did printouts. I mean, you can take these out and put your own photo in, but I just did printouts in it. Nicole, I haven't seen Kathy yet, but it probably will be this weekend. But I have your stuff for you. I'm so excited. Nicole's Recycled Treasures. If you guys aren't following her, she does the most amazing bottles and like vintage tea sets. You should check her out. We have friends that have a bar. I mean, a bar. And I don't know what happens, but they go through it like it's not them, it's all the company they always have. And John ran over there last week. So I got a couple bottles for my friend Nicole. All right, I gotta trim this guy down a little bit, which is fine because he was a little crooked on the top. And then we just have one more side. I feel bad I haven't been doing anything like new. I mean, I know this is a new theme, but my gosh, how many photo boxes have we done together, you know? Oh well. Let's see. And maybe one more dark one up here. I still have enough to do the back. Get back in the camera again. Just trim the end of this one. I cut it crooked. Oh, they do, Robin? There you go, guys. Wow, their prices already went up. It was $5.99 when I got mine, I think. That's still not bad. Because these are easy to do and it's hard to go wrong with these. It really is hard to go wrong with these. All right, let's put this down. Okay. Needed to get a drink. I'm sorry. Yeah, and you know what else, Robin? That is nice is that they are 5 inches. And that gives you a lot of real estate to work with, but you don't have to worry about the centers. And that's why these are coming together so quickly. And I'm using Weld Bond. You guys should all know that. I'm at the bottom of the barrel. It's my life story right now. Switcheroo. This one. And that will need some stickles in there. Oh, I wonder if that's what I did. Because every time I go in my box, I'm like, another photo cube? How many of these things did I buy? I wonder if that's what I did. That's hilarious. I bet you I did. And that's why every time I go into that stinking box, there's another photo cube looking at me. I'm like, all right, I hear you. But people really like these. Um, so man, this is getting messy. Hold on. Yes, sir, Bob. Lots of photos, cubes. I have boxes out the wazoo. I have some bigger ones because I was going through my inventory of stuff. I'm like, girl, do not buy one more box. I have cigar boxes from the thrift store. I have boxes from Amazon in all different sizes. I have these really big ones. I want to do a memory box. Like when my son passed away, one of our friends brought me one of those like not car it was nicer than cardboard, but you know those boxes that you got at like TJ Maxx or something or Home Goods. And it was really, really big. And then the top flipped over and was like magnetic closure. Um, and I put all of his cards, sympathy cards in there that we got, and I still have it. And it was perfect. It was one of the best gifts I got. We got a lot of nice stuff, but I'm just saying it was very, very useful. So anyway, I bought these big wood boxes and I want to make one. I don't know. We're going to have my camera up to the sky, up to the ceiling. This is coming together well. Okay, last side. Now this one I can use my bright blue ones on and my purplies. Oh, Robin, that's so cute. I love it. Love, love, love. Look, now the copper goes. I don't like that one. This one goes, put one here. And then I need the pink. This guy's a little wacky on the end. That one here, put one up here. That one kind of goes. This one goes better. Then I have two golds next to each other. Well, I don't know if I have any more painted. Oh, here's one. That goes really well. Well, this side's coming together lickety split. Just have two little spots. I love it. You're going to spell out baby. I love it. You're so creative. I don't know if it would have dawned on me baby's only 4 letters and how easy that would be. Um, that would go nicely there, but I already see this is why I like to put rhinestones on after the fact. I can't use it. It'd get cut off. Hmm. Wonder if I have one more. Just to balance that a little bit better. I think that's going to be this side. Two, three. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tiles I needed. That was it. Oh boy. I know I'm sloppy, you guys. I don't mean to be. I'm just am. So I try to only use things that's very forgiving. That's the one thing about polymer clay, y'all. Man, you don't like what you did, you just ball it back up and try something else. And then when you start doing it like we do, I think I have enough time to lay these down by putting this down all at once. Then you get to have a lot of extras to choose from. A lot of extra tiles. Okay. We are going to be doing a plaque or two coming up. My Rainbow Connection, I don't think I'm there yet. But I have another one I'm working on for us to do. I need to do a couple plaques because I don't have any right now. Those things always sell like, I'm totally jinxing myself. They sold pretty well. So then that'll be another place for stickles. All right. Me, I just got paint or glue on my floor. Hold on, please. Okay. Here we go again. So the only thing left to do is stickle it, and then we're gonna put, remember before I mentioned to you guys, oh, all these pictures are gonna fall out because I just did that. Hold on. I dropped the screw. I found it. You have this carousel, and you just need to take it out when you paint it. Please don't paint over it. If I can do this, you can do it. It's so easy to just remove it. And here, I gotta move because my screwdriver's gonna hit the camera. But you just put it right back in. And then, like I just said, everybody wants to fall out now. And then it spins. And then this is the top. So I think it came out pretty well. Hi, Nikki. Yeah, we're just about done. Sorry, I just not I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna come back on late after work again. I gotta figure. I already said that yesterday. I'm not gonna go over it again. I just don't know. But we'll get there. Okay. So I think she looks pretty. And then here's the other thing that we're not gonna stay on any longer. But I think I'm gonna put hold on. I have all these steampunk gears. So what I'll do is I'll finish this and send you guys a picture. But I'm thinking just randomly here and there, I'm going to add some of these, and I am going to put rhinestones on it. I think that would look cool. Here's a real little one. Maybe if I can get it out. Like something like that. Might look kind of cool. The glue's already dry, you guys. I don't want to overdo with these, but I'm definitely going to add them, I think. So they tie into the steampunk theme. Thanks, Kathy. All right. So I will do that. I'll add some rhinestones. And then this puppy's done. So I'll finish this tonight or over the weekend, and I will upload a photo for you. I also finished, I just haven't varnished this yet, but I finished our girl, but look, her hair broke on this one side. But yeah, she's done. She's all baked and ready to go. My first one turned out better, go figure. Usually you get better as the more you do, and that would not be the case. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will definitely see you on Monday. I will post my schedule or what time each day. Okay? Have a good one. Bye.